There's Alex, there's a pillow, but I think we have the singing baker too. What's going on, guys?
Well, no, they donated, Pier 1 donated all these pillows, all these other little features, and I'm happy to report we only broke one thing so far today. Only one little piece of glass.
John.
Yeah, thank you, Pier 1. Okay, sure, she bakes, but she sings. Alison Mahoney. The singing. Wow. Wow.
And she's here to show us some summer treats that are an absolute breeze to make. So we love seeing you. You always bring such joy anytime that you're in a room, or I should say out in the open here.
Yes.
So let's first talk about how you got your TV debut.
Yes, I started on a Sweet Genius show, on the show Sweet Genius, which is a Food Network show. It's a competition show. And they loved the fact that I sang, and so they started calling me the singing baker, and it sort of took off from there. And I do, when I'm in the kitchen, sing and bake. I'm like, oh, I'm going to add this into the cream, and then I'm going to chop this. And my friends and family think I'm crazy, but I love it.
Do your neighbors get totally freaked out?
No, actually, my neighbors, I'll see them in an elevator, and they'll be like, oh, you're the opera singer.
That's what they say to your face, Alice.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we're not in the kitchen right now because it's outside, it's fresh, and we want to freshen up some of our summer treats. So what are we making today?
We're making easy breezy summer desserts.
Okay.
So we're starting with a base of angel food cake. And the reason why I chose angel food cake is because you can make it from a box, you can make it from scratch, or you can pick one up at your local grocery store. And it's light and delicious. So it's the great base for anything.
It's easy.
It's easy. So
Okay.
we're going to start with this strawberry shortcake. It's a not so strawberry shortcake.
Should I chop
Yeah,
for you?
chop away. And the way that you get your strawberries looking like ooey gooey and gorgeous, darling, is that you want to add just a couple of teaspoons, heaping teaspoons of sugar. And you're going to do this with each of the fruits that we use.
And it will actually like make a sauce.
It'll make this awesome
Yeah.
syrupy sauce. And then to add something that like sort of takes away some of the sweetness, I made a balsamic reduction. And it's just with a tablespoon of agave nectar and 1 cup of balsamic vinegar, and you just cook it down for about 10 minutes, and it gets really thick and gorgeous. And then you just take it and go over your cake like this.
How do I do it?
You
Just
just
like that. You want to make it thick and
you
gorgeous.
Just drizzle
That's what I was
onto
going
the
for.
cake. Like that, and then you just add some strawberries.
How do we add the strawberries?
Thank you.
Drip them onto the cake. Like that. And then you just serve it gorgeously.
Okay.
And it's light and delicious.
Got that.
and
You asked the
fabulous.
next question, Alex.
Okay, I'm seeing some peaches here, which I love.
Yes, well, you'll love these then, because they're bourbon-soaked peaches.
I like them
you
even
know,
more.
I like to add a little pizzazz to
Okay.
it. So you do the same thing. You add some sugar. You slice your peaches. You place them in a bowl. And for this one, I put just a little bit of ginger and a teaspoon of vanilla. You want to add it to your gorgeous slice of angel fruit cake, and then
What about the
just-
bourbon? What happens
just
with the
like
bourbon?
other,
You follow
I
that up
make
later like this.
a bourbon simple syrup. It's just sugar, water, and bourbon. And you can add as much bourbon as you like. I like a half a cup, you know, why not? And then you just drizzle it onto the cake. And it's like absolutely to die for.
We're going to need more bourbon. Let me ask you this. So, you know, when we cook with like alcohol, it cooks out, but you're not cooking this. So there's actually a little...
cook it.
Oh, you do?
Cook it down so that the bourbon
So
will...
you don't really get a buzz from the cake.
You don't get a buzz, but you definitely get the bourbon flavor, which I
is
really
nice.
love. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really nice. It's subtle but lovely.
And now is this layered?
Yes, this is a not so trifling trifle. So I made a fool, which is basically just fresh berries with sugar in it. And
You
you
made
just,
a fool?
A fool.
What's a fool?
We are fools.
Well, I've never heard of that.
No, so it's just berries that are made with sugar and vanilla, and then you fold them into whipped cream. Homemade whipped cream.
What kind
And
of
then-
fool am I?
Exactly. And then you just, I don't know what kind of fool are you. And then you just layer it on. You do some cubes of angel food cake, you layer on some berries, and then you take some more cake and you place the cake on, and it looks gorgeous and festive, and you can do single servings.
I
over
like that a lot.
I
And
see
so
what
when
you did here.
partake in them, it's so easy. It takes less than 15 minutes to make all of these desserts, which is sort of amazing.
Great for
and it's
summer
all
parties,
exactly.
absolutely.
And with 90, 80 degree weather, who wants
Yeah.
to turn on the oven?
Right.
And so then you can just sit with your friends and be like, summertime, and the living is easy.
We We just freaked out security. Keep going, keep going, keep singing.
John already ate all of the
know.
cake, so I'm
Okay.
going to go for this one.
And the cotton is high.
Are you going to join in? John sings this
Alison Mahoney, thank you so much.
you. It is
It
always
ain't
a pleasure.
necessarily so, but these were delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Keep singing and baking.